Morning guys, day 5 of our journaling and data collection week. So cable, we've just missed this 4-hour intra. We have got an hourly refinement up there, but we'll leave it on the 4-hour just for data collection purposes. Yesterday's low added in. So with NFP, I'm expecting some volatility of generally be in defensive mode. So the intradays wouldn't appeal to me, especially around the data this afternoon, because we could see flows from stocks and yields driving dollar strength or weakness. So the tech on pound US dollar becomes irrelevant. So we would then lean more towards looking at Euro USD. So something like this would be appealing around the back of NFP. If we go lower, we haven't got a level for a good distance. But then if stocks are driving, we need to get our tech from the stock market, so from US 500. So lots to think about this afternoon. We'll see how the market reacts to the data. GN obviously could also be impacted by NFP, because if antipods can be, if stock markets are going to go higher, we could see a weaker dollar and a stronger antipod. So not much to add on GN. So this hourly intra played out, and then we haven't really gone very far since. It's just done a nice move, didn't quite get down to our next intraday. I will update later. Morning guys, this is the Friday evening update for cable and pound New Zealand dollar. So start with cable. You can see that the two levels that we had here and here both gave a pullback. So the lower level for the buy in the morning, and then the move all the way from the low to the next intraday level in the afternoon played out. But this was basically a flow scenario, so it was all dollar pairs, dollar weakness. So as I mentioned, we moved to Euro USD, and we had that hit an intraday at the same time, and then pull back across all dollar pairs. So there was two levels work out, and I think even this level bounced again later on when it came down. So yeah, it did another 15 pips. Not that I'll count that one. Pound New Zealand dollar, similar situation. I think we had a couple of levels hit yesterday. So you can see that the first one did the area of potential struggle, which wasn't too much. It was about 17, 18 pips. Did a bit more. 32, 33. And then you can see the next level also did 28, 29 pips. Then there was another situational buy which could have been taken when New Zealand dollar, US dollar hit our intraday level. ATR in the vicinity as well. And then that also lined up with Euro USD. So the whole market turned basically. And then the GN could have, if you're a GN trader, that's when you would have executed the buy, which did a fairly decent pullback, probably the biggest pullback of the day on GN. And it wasn't from a GN setup. So you can see when the time to hold trades for more against the times to take trades at areas of potential struggle is when you've got a little bit more on your side, increasing the probability. So GN tech level on its own, yeah, take the area of potential struggle. But when you've got a GN buy which is initiated by New Zealand dollar, US dollar hitting a level, and Euro USD hitting a level, then you could potentially hold out for more because there's more levels lining up across the market. So another good day for our two pairs. So tomorrow I will do the full analysis. What I'm going to do is we'll look at each individual level, and then we'll look at the success rate and the profitability of first just isolating the level. So for example, this level on pound New Zealand was there, so we would have had a stop loss of around 10 pips for that one. So that's just isolating the level, and we'll do that for every level, just putting the stop loss outside the level and using area of potential struggle. Then we'll use a 20 pip stop loss across every pair, across every trade, and area of potential struggle target, and we'll play around with the numbers and see which gives the best profitability. And it'll be really interesting, and these are the steps that you need to take to build a strategy, basically. So, have a good weekend, guys. Hope you've been shown that you only really need levels to trade from this week, because it just keeps it really simple. And when I do the analysis, you'll see that you don't need to overcomplicate things. Just keep it really simple. Price action on a chart gives you everything you need to know already. You don't need to add any other tools or indicators. Now, I know there's thousands of different ways to make money on the financial markets, but I honestly believe this is the simplest. Cheers, guys. Thank you.